There was once a man named Eliab, a humble potter, who lived on the edge of a small village, and every morning he walked to his workshop before sunrise, his hands already stained with the colors of clay and earth. One day, a young man named Micah came to visit him, feeling angry with life after losing his job and facing betrayal from friends declaring bitterly that God must have forgotten him. Eliab smiled gently and motioned for Micah to sit beside him, beginning to work the clay in silence while the wheel turned and the clay wobbled slowly, taking shape under his firm but patient hands. "Watch closely," the potter said, observing how the clay resists him, pushing back and bending the wrong way, and explaining that if he stops now, it will never become what it was meant to be. When the pot finally took shape, Eliab suddenly crushed it back into a lump, leaving Micah shocked and questioning why the potter would destroy something that seemed perfect. Eliab smiled again, explaining that he crushed it because there was a crack inside, an invisible flaw that would have shattered in the fire, emphasizing that it was better to reshape it while it's still soft. For a long moment, Micah said nothing, but he understood now that he was the clay and life, or rather God, was the potter, with every trial shaping him rather than punishing him. Eliab placed the new lump of clay back on the wheel, explaining that God doesn't destroy us when we fail. Instead, he remakes us, ensuring that each time we emerge stronger and more beautiful than before. Micah left the workshop that evening with clay on his hands and peace in his heart, realizing he didn't have all the answers. But he now understood that he was still in the potter's hands. And that was enough. With newfound clarity, Micah embraces the lessons learned from Eliab, carrying the weight of hope and understanding into the unknown future that awaits him. As he moves forward, Micah knows that life's challenges will continue, but he carries with him the knowledge that every experience, good or bad, is a part of being molded into something greater. With each conversation, Micah shares the wisdom imparted by Eliab, inspiring others in the village to reflect on their own trials and to recognize the shaping hand of the potter in their lives. As the sun sets, Micah finds himself surrounded by those who resonate with his journey, realizing that each person's life is a unique piece of clay, shaped by trials and turned into something beautiful by the hands of God. In that moment, Micah realizes the power of community, understanding that together they can support one another through life's challenges, each person serving as a potter for someone else along the way. Empowered by his journey and the lessons learned from Eliab, Micah encourages the villagers to see their struggles as opportunities for transformation, reminding them that they too are in the potter's hands. As one by one they share their heartaches and triumphs, Micah feels a deep sense of belonging, knowing that every story told is a thread in the fabric of their shared experience, weaving them closer together. In this circle of trust, Micah witnesses the healing power of sharing burdens, realizing that when they embrace their stories together, they can uplift one another and redefine their paths forward. In a powerful moment of togetherness, Micah gathers everyone into a warm embrace, celebrating their resilience and the new bonds formed, each individual a cherished part of the community's story. As the evening draws to a close, Micah realizes that their collective journey has only just begun, and together they can face whatever life throws their way, strengthened by their faith and shared connections. With a heart full of gratitude and renewed purpose, Micah stands as a testament to the transformative power of being shaped in the potter's hands, ready to face the future alongside his newfound friends. Feeling inspired by the connections forged that evening, Micah strolls through the village's quiet streets, understanding that each story shared adds to the richness of their collective experience, strengthening their bond as a community. In that tranquil moment, Micah understands that while challenges may arise, he is no longer alone. He has a community that shares his struggles and joys, all shaped by their own unique experiences. Standing by the fountain, Micah reflects on how far he has come from feeling lost to finding purpose, realizing that the water's flow represents life's continuous journey of growth and renewal. As Micah kneels by the fountain, he feels empowered, recognizing that he is part of a larger story of creation and renewal, where every experience contributes to the masterpiece that is his life. With a heart full of inspiration, Micah rises from the fountain, ready to embrace his purpose and share the lessons of resilience and faith with those around him, knowing that together they can navigate life's journey. As he makes his way back to the heart of the village, Micah feels the warmth of community enveloping him, knowing that each person he passes carries their own story of struggle and triumph, enriching the bond they share. Arriving at the village square, Micah is welcomed by the joyous sounds of laughter and conversation, reminding him that this community is not just a collection of individuals, but a family united by shared experiences and hope. Sitting at the table with friends old and new, Micah feels a deep sense of gratitude as they share not just food but stories, laughter and encouragement, strengthening the bonds of their united journey. In a heartfelt toast, the villagers celebrate their resilience and the connections formed through shared struggles, recognizing that together they are stronger and can face whatever life brings their way. With heartfelt sincerity, Micah stands to address the gathering, sharing his gratitude for the support he has received which resonates deeply with each villager, reminding them of their interconnected stories. As he speaks, Micah sees the understanding in their eyes, realizing that his journey resonates with many, and together they foster a spirit of hope and encouragement for one another.